Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and this is Jen, and you are on Ramblings, and we are not in Virginia anymore. This looks nothing, woohoo! This looks nothing like Virginia, does it? We are in Wilton, Connecticut. We've been staying at my sister's in Norwalk, Connecticut, and in Norwalk they got about 4 to 6 inches, and we've got 8 to 10 inches here.
Yeah,
it is pretty deep. We're gonna take a walk out, and we told Jen here at my dad's, we're on the mountains, and we told her we're up on a big hill, and she's like,
with rocks.
We told her with rocks.
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, let's go look at the pebbles, huh?
Yeah,
Let's go check out these pebbles. Definitely not pebbles. Little backstory here on this mountain in Wilton, Connecticut. Dad says that these rocks, pebbles behind the house, were excavated for use with on the Brooklyn Bridge. And that's a pretty cool story. You know, you can see where they've etched out and hammered out, and these big giant, and suppose they took these big giant squares of granite out of the side of these little pebbles right there. There they are right there. Everybody say hi. They took some of these pebbles and they put them on boats, and they barged them down the river down to the Brooklyn Bridge, where they built the Brooklyn Bridge. So look at this, guys. I'll turn you around.
We need to go on the back side of that and show them the other side where the snow's not covering as much.
Oh yeah, it's just gorgeous. But as we're walking out there, last time we left, you were at Natural Bridge, Virginia, and that was beautiful. That was truly a wondrous sight.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised. It was a much bigger thing than we thought it was going to be, right? I know it was bigger than me too. Look at this. But we left out of there, and it was about 8. Oh, careful. careful. About 8 or 9 hours going through Roanoke, Virginia, crossing over where we were heading on my sister's in Norwalk, and we got to see something pretty amazing. New York City.
Yes.
The skyline of New York City. We crossed. Okay, guys. Yeah, we've been through like 7 or 8 states, and then we started going over to my sister's in Connecticut, and we went through West Virginia. After Virginia, what was it? West Virginia, Maryland, New York, and Connecticut. So we're at 11 states now, I think.
Yeah, I've got it.
She got it written down on her phone. We'll talk about at the end of this trip. We'll see how many states we went through. We went through 11 states so far, and we've got Massachusetts, Vermont. We'll be back in New York again, and then Ohio and Kentucky. We got a lot of states to go. But
all the states I haven't been to, but now I have.
What do you? Let's see. The Chrysler Building. We were looking for the Chrysler Building.
Yes. A friend of mine wanted me to get a picture of it. I'm not sure if I ever did. Well, I took a bunch of pictures, but it was far off. So.
You know, the Chrysler Building is like the 3rd tallest building, I think, in New York City. We've got Freedom Tower, right? Where the World Trade Center used to be. Freedom Tower, Empire State Building. I think Chrysler Building is number 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if that's not correct. But it's one of my favorite buildings. Because the white, the glistening scales at the top, it looks like scales, and it's just so lit up so bright. But when we were coming in from, of course, the George Washington Bridge and that side from New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey. Forgot about New Jersey? Yeah, New Jersey. Forgot that state. The Chrysler Building was off away, so it looked real short. She kept looking for a real tall building. The Freedom Tower was huge, was lit up. We went through at nighttime. Empire State Building was huge and was lit up, and then Chrysler Building was lit up, but it was so short, she was looking for the tall buildings. But it is so, and she's never been to New York City, and if I'd have known that, we might have planned that for this trip. But
it's okay.
Yeah, you know what? I bet it's snowed in right now. Right? I bet they got tons of snow. I don't think I've ever been there when there's snow on the ground.
I saw Long Island from afar.
Long Island, yeah, actually. Dory, my sister, lives right in Norwalk, right on the water. Just a block or so off, and we went down to the beach. It was cold.
Freezing.
And we saw a lighthouse. The lighthouse is really, really cool. And that's Long Island Sound. So Long Island was right across from it. And it was very beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, my brother Tommy came over.
That's right.
And he took us to his work site. He's an electrician. And his guys were working on this 3 or 4 story beach house. Solar powered, on grid, solar power, on grid mixed, and it had heat pumps, mini splits, and they're working on all that stuff. But the windows facing the water.
Yeah, there's a balcony, and we went out on that balcony, and we felt like we were like on a boat.
It felt like you were on a boat. Well, they didn't have the handrails up. They had a low wall, and they hadn't put they're going to do glass handrails. So when they look out, it's all glass.
Oh, yes.
So there's nothing to impede their view. But those weren't there, so we were like over the water, like you were on the bow of a boat. And each floor in their master bedroom, was that the one they had? Which one they have it looked like an aquarium. Tommy said, "I look at that aquarium." No, that was a
fireplace.
Fireplace. It was a glass enclosed fireplace in the wall, built into the wall. Natural gas fireplace. That was really, really cool.
Neat.
All right, let's get on down here and show you how pretty my dad's place is up here. Look at it.
Show them the boulders.
Yeah, out here in the woods, it's probably only about 5 or 6 inches deep. The trees have blocked a lot of it. Out there on my dad's, it's definitely 8 to 10 inches deep. Here, there's a boulder. A pebble. That's a pebble. But my brother Tommy, sister Sarah, sister Dory, they grew up here. They lived their entire childhoods here, playing in these woods. And I forgot how many acres my dad said he has. His property line goes back here, but the kids played for miles, here. I went down.
I wasn't the only one that slid.
Oh, you gonna do it too? Okay, I'm gonna have to edit this out if she falls. Oh!
Take my hands out of my pockets at least. Catch myself.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Jinx. Oh my goodness, that was fun. It's real wet snow because it's only like 34 degrees right now. It's not really.
I actually was sweating out here earlier, y'all.
Yeah, she was all zipped up in her hunting coat and everything.
Making me hot.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
That right there. Oh, it is very pretty. Yes, it is. There's there used to be tree houses. The kids had tree houses out here. You can see the little remnants of it. But yeah, my brother took me out here, my sister, and they showed me all the places they used to play. And then, of course, when they got older and they had four-wheelers, they'd come out here with four-wheelers. And I was up here one time. We had four-wheelers. We had 3 four-wheelers. Oh, we tore this place up. Oh, it is so fun on four-wheelers. And it seems like you're isolated, right? Mm-hmm. We're 45 miles from New York City. When we were at the beach, you could see the New York City skyline, remember? Yeah. You could barely see the New York City skyline. And on this mountain, Dad's about to the top. So you go this winding road all the way up, and like every curve on the way up, there's a house. So they've got neighbors. There's actually, you saw the one.
I saw one somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So there's probably 5 or 6 neighbors on this mountain. It's just beautiful. And at the bottom of the mountain, when you go on the little old mill road, you got to do a hard switchback to get up to their, I had to do like a 9-point turn in the F-250 and the Beast, right? back. And driving up here in the snow from Norwalk was not an issue, was it?
No.
That Beast had it in 4-wheel drive the entire way. She had no problems.
No.
Even though Lauren, apparently I don't know how to do a, what's it called? The
roundabout.
A roundabout. Okay.
You went the wrong way.
Well, what happened was...
Well, the snow was covering the middle.
Okay, so I pull up, and I thought it was a 4-way stop. And there's snow everywhere and everything, and the one person to the right stops, and I turned left. It was a roundabout. So I just drove over everything pretty much.
You made it a straight about.
I made it whatever I wanted to make it.
A backwards about.
But Lauren, I know what a roundabout is. I did fine on the roundabouts in Conway. I did. So we had a wonderful meal down on the water in Norwalk, did we not? Me, you, Tommy, and Dory. Tell about what you had.
I had cod tacos.
Cod tacos, which were
had like chopped tomatoes, like a pico.
But a chow chow?
Not quite.
Wasn't a chow. I learned what chow chow was though.
And
the sauce. What was that?
Lobster bisque.
She had lobster bisque also. That looked delicious. I didn't have any of that, but I had tried her cod taco. That was delicious. And I think everybody at the table thought mine was the best though.
The fries.
I had clam chowder poutine. And what that is good old, I saw French fries in the menu, so this old country boy ordered French fries. But they were special French fries. They were French fries with clam chowder on it, bacon and cheese. I think it was cheese too.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness, guys, bacon, clam chowder, and cheese. It was almost like an Alfredo sauce,
yeah,
right?
It sounds weird, but it was really, really good.
Everybody tried some. And then I had local roasted oysters. They were actually harvested from right there in the bay or in the sound where we were eating. Crops Island, I think it was called Crops Island. And you had oysters before, right?
I didn't care for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like my oysters?
They were very good.
Parmesan crusted, roasted. I put a little bit of lemon and Tabasco on there. Oh, baby. They were delicious.
They tasted like they were cooked.
Yep.
That's the way I like them.
And I think Dory had lobster spring rolls, which they were fried. She kind of took off the little crispy stuff, but looked good to me. And like Tommy had the same thing you did, right? The cod tacos. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Little bitty rocks. Yep, they got little bitty rocks. Okay, David from Come On Homestead. That's a mountain.
Sure is.
It is beautiful. And you got a beautiful country out there too, David. Come on, Homestead. But look at this. This is beautiful. Yeah. This is beautiful, and they got it year round. This is gorgeous up here. And the snow. Unfortunately, guys, there is no snow in Vermont. So we spent the extra day here instead of Vermont. Because the snow was coming here and we wanted to be in the snow. So we're leaving tomorrow, Valentine's Day. We're leaving tomorrow morning for Valentine's Day to Vermont. And we're going to have a Valentine's dinner with my dad and stepmom. Going to go out to some really nice place called The Barn. That's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Making reservations. Taking our ladies out for a special Valentine's dinner in Vermont. And then I think we're getting up Thursday morning, heading up to the mountains in Vermont because there's no snow down low. And
sleigh ride.
We're going to try to first snowmobile for a couple hours. He's going to try to snowmobile for a couple hours if we can find a good place with some snow. Then we're going to go eat something smaller and then go on a sleigh ride. I'm excited.
Yeah,
that sounds really in the evening, maybe a beautiful sunset. Don't know yet. I have
horses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a horse-drawn sleigh, not like a snowmobile or anything. So I think it's gonna be a beautiful Valentine's couple days there, huh?
Can't wait.
And we've already celebrated Valentine's a little bit just by being together, and we gave some gifts. And just gonna. This is the Timber for Valentine week, right?
It is.
This is Timber for Valentine. Y'all didn't want to see that. Oh, knock her down. Oh, I'm gonna fall too. And then of course, after we stay in Vermont a couple days, we are heading over to the pièce de résistance, Niagara Falls. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that this whole trip.
But at this point, we could finish up in Vermont and I'd be happy because it's just been
good family time.
We had a great trip up there. You know, it took a long time, but we enjoyed our time together. We saw Natural Bridge. We went to the beach. We came here and saw snow in the mountains. You know, actually do a thumbnail. And then we're going to go to Vermont on the lake. The dad's cabin's right on the lake, and no ice fishing. It's not frozen.
That's okay.
So no snowmobiling right around the cabin. And then we're going to go on a sleigh ride. But then to go to Niagara Falls. Oh, so there's no snow in Niagara right now, so there's no ice, but it's still gonna be gorgeous. I guarantee it's gonna be gorgeous, and we're gonna have a blast. Let's continue to walk over here to we were out, all of us were out here. Not Sarah, I wish you were here, Sarah. We miss you so much.
Yeah,
and we're going over to Tommy's here after this to see Tess and Jenna. And you've never met Jenna or Tess?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Tess is so cute. Chicken! That's a backstory. Maddie came out here with the Rose and Violet and Dory and me and Dad and you, and we walked this little trail we're on right here. And then Dolly, their little poodle, right? Dolly's a poodle. Yeah. She decided she wanted to go swimming. I said, girl, it's cold out here.
She thought it was ice.
She thought that was ice right there. She thought that was ice and wanted to go out and do her little thing.
It's just sludge.
But guys, see if I can do this without falling. I don't know how deep that is right there. Oh, yeah, it's deeper. Yeah, that is not ice. Not cold up here today. Not cold up here, but it is pretty. It is pretty. All right, so if I can walk out of here without falling. Ah, thank you, girl. Thank you. All right, well, guys, we're gonna get back in and socialize with the family. Just wanted to keep you in the loop. Today is Tuesday, right? Tuesday. So unfortunately, guys, I'm not gonna be able to get this uploaded to you until tomorrow. Normally I do all my videos same day, so you're gonna be watching this on Valentine's Day. And we may or may not do a Ramblings on Valentine's Day. That may just be our day. We'll see. Right, a lot going on. We might get one, but otherwise you're gonna get to see this on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Love every single one of you. Miss you. We'll be back on the Ridge very soon. So guys, until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.